Hello there. Yeah. Good to hear from you. Yeah. We are doing well this season, aren't we? Yeah, we've won every game so far. Uh, how tough the game's been? I mean, we've won every game in the Betfred Cup group. Yeah. They were all teams in divisions below us. We've won every one of our league games so far. Yeah. They were against teams who were in the bottom half of the table last year. Yeah, but we still won those games. Yeah. Oh, so you really want to see how we do against some decent teams and yeah. Well, we play against Celtic and Motherwell, who came second and third last year. Okay. Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah. Yep. See you later. Bye. That was Billy Bowie, the chairman. He wasn't hugely impressed with me bragging about beating teams that we should have beaten, and he wants us to beat teams that are actually decent. So that's gonna be interesting. Yeah. Let's get into it. Yes, hello, welcome back in to the Killie Boys here on 11 a.m. Sports. As I was talking about there with the chairman. Yep. We have won every single game this season. You see all those greens. Now compared to how we did last year, where we had quite a lot of reds. I know a lot of those were in Europe. A lot being two. Some of those were in Europe, but we had a lot of losses to start the season. But we have won every game so far this year, which is very, very positive indeed. Since we last met, we beat St Johnstone 2-0. Dan Potts and Flavio De Dio scoring goals for us, the left-hand side stepping up there. We then played against Livingston, where we won 5-3. Now, we were up 4-1. It was fairly comfortable. And in the 82nd minute, they scored a goal. We scored one again in the 90th, and they scored another one in the 91st, and I was getting slightly worried, but nothing to worry about for us in the end. Both with a couple. Richards, Beja scored one, and there was no goal from their goalkeeper, which came from a Roy McKenzie shot, I think. St Johnstone, we then played again for the second time in a week and a half there, and that was in the Betfred Cup second round. That's who we drew in the second round, and we won 4-1. Flavio De Dio scoring, Roy McKenzie scoring 2, and Stuart Finlay. So it shows you this year, even when our strikers are not scoring goals, we can still score, which is always positive indeed. And that means that sets us up quite nicely on a good run of form for a game against Celtic and a game against Motherwell. If we look at the Premiership table, you can see that Celtic and ourselves are the only teams with a 100% record. Ayr United are doing frustratingly well. They've won 3 of their 4 games. And depending how we get on today, I mean, I'm not going to say we get beat, but if we get demolished by Celtic, we actually might drop below Ayr in the table, which would be hugely embarrassing. One thing to properly mention here is the transfers this season from Rangers going out. You can see at the top of the list here that they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the top 10 transfers going out in terms of value. And most of that team that they had last year that won the league is away. See, Fredo Morelos are 25 million, 13, 10, 11, 10. You know, there's a lot of money, a lot of players worth a lot of money who have left Rangers. They have brought in a couple of players, obviously, for similar amounts of money, but certainly not as much as they have lost. And it'd be interesting to see quite how Rangers do this year. You can see that they have won 2 and lost 2 so far. It'll be interesting to see how they go on. If they're going to struggle because they've lost all those players, maybe there's a chance of getting top 2. So here is a team we're going to go with for the game today against Celtic. Hopefully we can get a good result, a top of the table class at this early stage. So Hara and goal, Beja and Finlay as our centre back partnership, Adam Matthews at right back, Potts at left back, Kastrup and White playing in midfield today with McKenzie and Dio on the wings, and Richards and Brophy, no surprises, being our 2 strikers. We do still have Dougie Green on the bench. Possibly might get a game, you never know. But look at that. Richards and Brophy are both 4.5-star players. I know you can't really use stars as a way to really properly, accurately see if a player's good or not. Really, you want to be looking at the individual stats, but still, it's nice to see those high-rated players. And the game begins. An important match, you could say, for this season already, very early on in the season for us. and we've got the ball straight away. Finlay with the ball, he plays it forwards, it's intercepted, and I thought it would have been our chance, but it looks like it might be Celtic's. Rodriguez on the left-hand side here gets past our defender, and Adama Traore scores a goal. Early on in the game, 1-0 to Celtic. Rodriguez gets past one defender, past another, cuts the ball back, and Traore scores in the top corner. Can't complain there, that's a good finish. Really, we should have tried to stop Rodriguez a bit better, but 1-0 early on for Celtic. Another highlight here, and it's a throw in from Oliveira into Christie. Traore, who seems to be pulling the strings, and they're out to Svensson playing on the right hand side, and it's a good save from O'Hara. A goal kick for us here, 26 minutes into the game, and Richards does not get on the end of it. Instead, the ball's headed to Rodriguez, who plays it into Christie. Christie back to Turnbull. Turnbull drives forward with the ball out to Forrest on the right hand side. There's a chance of him playing it back. He swings it in instead. It's cleared by Kastrup. Back to Christie, plays it into Cheved, and it's a good save from O'Hara and cleared by Finlay. In the end, it looked like it was an offside. The assistant's flag waved there. Matthews throws the ball in to Richards. Can we actually get a highlight here? McKenzie with the ball gets challenged by Oliveira, and it's a breakaway here for Celtic. Turnbull with the ball back to Christie. We've got players back in position now, but not covering Svensson here on the Celtic right hand side. Potts tries to challenge. It's not a good one, and we've got too used to this in recent years of Cheved scoring goals against us, and he does again. You see here Svensson getting down the line. Potts has a chance to challenge here, and he does not challenge well. Plays it into the box, and Cheved gets away from his man and slots it into the corner. 6 yards out, there's not much the keeper's going to do from there. A throw in for Celtic. Svensson throws it into Christie, out to Rodriguez, and in the box here it goes out to the left hand side. Oliveira into Christie, and that's offside, thankfully. Oh, not a good game for us so far. Let's see if we can scrape to half time, still just 2-0 down, and then see what we want to do in this second half. We can get there. I might have to go and have a look at the tactics and see what we can do. I'll give them 10 minutes though. I normally like doing that and see what they can do. The 11 boys out there just now, what they can do in this second half. And it's immediately a Celtic highlight. White heads it clear, and can Didio get on the end of it? He can. Could this be a Kilmarnock chance? The first one of the day. Didio goes through the middle of the defence, and he plays it all the way back to Kastrup. Kastrup to Matthews. There was a chance there, and we slowed it down too much. But Richards got the ball now, and he scored. Just as I was saying, we've slowed the ball down too much. It's a lovely ball forward, and Richards scores his 7th goal of the season at the near post there. Didio, you see, plays it back to Kastrup. We play all the way back to Matthews, and Matthews with a delightful through ball there for Richards, who's in behind the defenders, and he puts that in the top corner there, the bottom corner, the side of the goal, whatever one it is. A good goal for Richards there. Quite close to being offside, was he? Not at all. Brophy was miles offside, but Richards was not. 2-1 to Celtic. Let's see how we do. Just looking at the statistics there, we have had 2 shots, and one of them being a goal, so I can't really expect much more than being down 2-1 at the moment, but let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can defend slightly more resolutely here, and indeed we have. Didio has the ball and he plays it to Brophy. Forrest keeps it in for Celtic though, and is this going to be a Celtic chance? It looks like it is going to be a Celtic chance. Traore with the ball into Rodriguez. Rodriguez off of Matthews, and McKenzie has it, and he plays it forward to Nsoki, to Rodriguez again here on the left hand side for Celtic. Oliveira gets past McKenzie, and Cheved scores another goal against us. Surprise, surprise. He always seems to do that. Rodriguez out to Oliveira. McKenzie doesn't track him back. Matthews tries to get across. It gets through Beja, and Cheved scores the goal. 3-1 to Celtic. Well, let's make the changes we suggested we were going to do. And to be honest, no one's playing very well, so I really don't know who to take off. We'll take off Didio, maybe, yes, and bring on Ross Stewart on that side. Dougie Green can come on up front for Brophy, and we'll make those 2 just now, and then see if that makes any difference to the game at all. But it is a highlight for Celtic before those changes have even been made. Svensson on the right hand side, he cuts it back to Forrest. Forrest plays it into Turnbull. Turnbull across goal, deflects to Forrest, but in the meantime, Christie has scored a goal. 4-1. We're actually going to end up below here in the table, aren't we? Turnbull with the ball, the shot deflects off our midfielder, Forrest into Christie, and Christie scores at the front post. Another chance for Celtic here, and we've given away a penalty. That's what you want to do when you're 4-1 down, is give away a penalty. Cheved scores it 5-1 now. We're below Ayr in the table. Hugely disappointing. I shouldn't have started bragging, should I, that we'd won every game so far, because Celtic have put us to the sword here. Good finish from the penalty. No chance of keeper saving that. 5-1. Potts throws the ball into Stewart, who flicks it on to Richards. It comes out to White. White plays it to Kastrup. Kastrup all the way back to Finlay. It goes out to Potts on the left-hand side. He gets semi past the man, and White collects the ball, but Celtic have got the ball now. And is this really going to be another Celtic chance? Goodness me. Svensson down the right-hand side finds Christie inside. Goes across to the left, and Matthews has it clear. Mackenzie now has the ball for Kilmarnock. He plays it through to Dougie Green. Can Dougie Green finish? He certainly can. His second goal of the season. Is it coming back on? Mackenzie with the ball here on the right. He plays the ball through. Dougie Green takes that down with, looks like might have been his arm, but he slots that into the bottom corner. And to answer my previous question, no, the comeback is not on. We are definitely not going to come back here. O'Hara with the ball here for us, and he plays a long ball forward, and Oliveira gets the ball and plays it out to Lucas Piazon. Switches it over to Cheved on the right-hand side, who cuts inside. Is he going to score another? He's not. It's a good save from O'Hara. A throw for Celtic here on the left-hand side, and it comes back to Robertson out to Svensson. There's no one covering him over there. He drives forward, and it's a good save from O'Hara in our goal. And that is the game. 5-2 we lost, humbled by Celtic. I don't think I'm going to be doing as much bragging as I was before this game. Let's move on to the next one against Motherwell. Hope we can. I'm trying to say words. Hopefully we can bounce back. Yeah, so welcome back. Let's hope we can bounce back from that defeat to Celtic. The team against Motherwell here is the same as the last one, except Mark O'Hara is going to play instead of Jens Kastrup in midfield. O'Hara, obviously the former Motherwell player, hopefully will play well against his old team. And here we go. Let's see if we can bounce back from that disappointing 5-2 defeat against Celtic. A chance early on for Motherwell here. O'Donnell, the former Kilmarnock man, gets challenged by Didio, and can Brophy win that? He can, and he takes it by the defender, and he drives towards goal. Can he finish? It's a good save from Carson. A goal kick for Motherwell here. It goes all the way forward to Potts, who kicks the ball back forward, and Motherwell come away with it here with Bowden finds Hedges. Hedges cuts inside to Polworth and Zandi Silva. Out to Clark on the left-hand side. It's a good save from O'Hara there, blocking the cross. Can we get a breakaway here ourselves? Richards with the ball into White. White plays the ball out wide to Mackenzie here, who on the outside swings it into Brophy, and Brophy flicks that ball into the far side of the goal. His 11th goal of the season, and Kilmarnock winning 1-0. See, Mackenzie gets the ball on the right-hand side here, and he crosses it in, and Brophy just a glancing header across goal, and makes it 1-0 to Kilmarnock. Throw in for Motherwell on this left-hand side. O'Donnell's taken it, even though he's playing it right back, which is slightly strange. But Clark has the ball here. Polworth now with it. Hits it, and it's a great strike, and it's a good save. No, goal kick. Just off of the crossbar there. Ooh, their only shot of the game, and it was an absolute peach of a shot there. But Carson has the ball now, the goalkeeper for Motherwell. And what's he going to do with it? Is he going to play a long ball? He is indeed, and it's intercepted by Beja there. O'Hara now on the ball through to Richards, who dinks the goalkeeper. I tell you, our two strikers are unbelievable. Almost certain that they're going to score, and indeed they both have today. You see Didio here plays the ball across to O'Hara, who plays a lovely ball forward, and Richards dinks it over the goalkeeper into the far corner. O'Hara with an assist against his old team. 2-0 Kilmarnock after 26 minutes. A better performance today. Polworth with a free kick for Motherwell. He swings it into the box and it's headed clear by Brophy. And can we break away here? It looks like we can. It's a 5-on-4 here. Mackenzie holds it up. It slows the break down. Matthews passes the ball around in the defence, and it comes out back to Matthews here. Plays it forward. Missed header by the defence, and it's a bit of a mess, to be honest, for Motherwell. And Brophy played it into Richards, and Richards had slotted it into that bottom corner of the goal. Let's have a look at that replay. I think I might need it. So Matthews here plays the ball forward. The header is missed by the defender. Brophy plays the ball in. A weird sliding challenge for the defender, but it comes to Richards, who scores another goal. His 9th goal of the season now. And a fantastic piece of play for Kilmarnock here. He's not offside. Brophy plays it through. It's just a sliding challenge that doesn't really work, and it's a goal for us. And there's a highlight straight from that goal. That normally means it's not a good thing for us. If we've scored, normally it means the other team are going to get one straight back. Polwarth here through to Hedges, and it's a good save from O'Hara. And time is ticking down to half time here. There's 2 minutes added time to go after this, but Matthews has the ball on the right hand side for us. He goes down the line. Can he swing the ball in? He can indeed, and it's cleared by Motherwell. Only as far as Finlay though. Into White, back to Finlay. Finlay finds O'Hara, who finds Mackenzie. O'Hara over to White. Some nice passing football here from Kilmarnock. And to White, out to the right hand side for Matthews, who's got the overlap. Can he swing the ball in? No, he plays it back to O'Hara, and White's free on the edge of the box, and what a save from the goalkeeper there. A cracking strike from Tom White, and a good save. Matthews swings the corner ball in, and it's just flicked wide from Didio. It's been a dominant performance from us so far in this game. 3-0 at half time, definitely kicking on after the disappointing defeat against Celtic in the last game. Throwing for Kilmarnock here. Richards on the ball now. Back to Matthews, who plays the ball into the middle of the park, and it's headed clear by Campbell. And Hedges comes away with the ball for Motherwell now. They're playing very defensive in Motherwell, but they do have overlapping fullbacks. Long here into O'Donnell. Back to Polwarth. Over to Bowden. It's gone behind them and they're going backwards. Eventually they get the ball back out to O'Donnell here on the right hand side. It's put into the box, and it's a good save from O'Hara, stopping the shot from long. I'm going to bring off Tom White for Aaron Tishbola, just for a wee bit of a change there in midfield, some fresh legs, and I'll bring off Rory McKenzie as well for Florent Shehu as well to give him some time on. He's not played particularly well for us, so we'll give him a go here when we're up 3-0, but McKenzie's intercepted that ball. It's gone to Brophy, and it's a good save. It's really just hit off him and gone out for a throw. O'Donnell with the ball on the right hand side here from Motherwell, swings the ball in, and it comes out to Campbell on the edge of the box, into Bowden, out to O'Donnell again on this right hand side. He has a dangerous cross in. If he can get it in, he can indeed. It's intercepted from O'Hara though, and the ball is absolutely bluttered out. A corner kick from Motherwell. Polwarth swings it in, and it's a good save from, I think it was actually Matthews that headed that off the line. Well blocked from him, and Shehu comes away with the ball on the right hand side for Kilmarnock here. He bombing down the line. Can he get the ball in the box? He can't. It's out for a corner. And Jens Kastrup's come on for Mark O'Hara for the last few minutes of the game. We've got a corner kick here. It comes out to Kastrup. There we go. Will he hit it from the edge of the box? No, he won't. He plays it to Richards. He was offside, Richards. But a good finish from Brophy, but it was offside. And that is full time though. 3-0 win after that disappointing defeat to Celtic in the last game. A nice comeback win. So with those results today, that leaves us in second place in the Scottish Premiership. Celtic unbeaten so far this season, us with 4 wins, and then Rangers, Ayr, Hamilton and Hearts finish out the top 6 there. Very tight below that, a lot of team with 1 win. So I think looking at the fixtures, it'd be wrong not to bring you the Ayr United game, our first Ayrshire derby in the league. We obviously played one in the Cup last year, but our first league Ayrshire derby. And we can also see the Betfred Cup quarter-final against St Mirren, because why not? Cup quarter-finals are always exciting, and we'll get to see that one there. It's either St Mirren in the Cup or St Mirren in the league. I think we're still seeing St Mirren in the Cup. So St Mirren and Ayr are the games we play in the next episode. If you have enjoyed this one, please leave it a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share it with everyone you know, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one when St Mirren and Ayr will be our opponents. See you then.